Supercross and FIM World Championship inside the brand new Lucas Oil Stadium. Big crowd on hand here in Indianapolis as we are in the heartland for the first time this season. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Ralph Shaheen and Jeff Emmick, Speed's own Supercross Series champion here as we get set for heat number 1 of Supercross. Aaron Bates with us as well, covering all the action down on the floor. Brian Villapoto on the number 2, Monster Energy Kawasaki, lined up right alongside the Honda Red Bull number 9 of Ivan Tedesco.
Villapoto had a very strong ride last round. He's looking to get up on the top spot of that podium yet. He's got to get through the qualifiers, which he failed to do one time this year, so he's already learned that lesson.
The Yamaha starting grid at the top of your screen. 9 riders will transfer out of here. Davey Millsaps, Josh Hill, Tim Ferry, all in this one. And don't forget, Millsaps has won in Indianapolis on the smaller bikes in previous years.
Twice.
Over the old RCA Dome.
Twice, yeah. He really has a good feeling from this city, racing here, you know, in front of the fans here from Indiana. So let's see if he can apply it here tonight.
Here we go. He won. About to get underway. Michael Lessie with the whole shot. No surprise there. Ivan Tedesco gets stuck in the back of the pack with a couple of other riders. Sipes on the 71 with a good start. Here comes Villapoto up the inside to take over second. And it looks like Tim Ferry trying to get in there for third. He does. Michael Lessie.
Yeah, wow. Once again, Michael Lessie on the gas. Tommy Hahn in second. I'm sorry, third.
Actually, I thought that was Ferry. It's actually the 48. Millsaps right behind him.
Stacked heat races. There is so much talent in Supercross right now. Just a slip up of the start can put you off the top 3 in the qualifying heat. And you can see this track here, not your typical Supercross track. This track was one of our guest designers, Mike LaRocco, Indiana native. Won numerous Supercross events in his racing career. Put his own twist onto this track here, and it's the riders have really liked it, but it doesn't have the same flow as your typical Supercross track. But it's really given the riders, you know, a different sort of challenge than what they're used to.
Big sand section here as well. You see another rider down at the far end. Here's Millsaps,
followed by Kevin Windham. Starting to step it up here. Windham running in 4th and Millsaps in 3rd.
It looks like a good night for the Honda riders. Supercross heat number 1. Michael Lessie leads. We'll be back to see if he can beat Villapoto to the checkers. Welcome back to Indy. These folks enjoying a tremendous battle between Ryan Villapoto and Michael Lessie for the lead in Heat 1. And look at this. Millsaps has caught these 2 as well. So it's 3 riders for the lead. And here comes Villapoto through the loop section. Over the big wall. Bar to bar as they come to the corner. And Lessie starts to pull away over that big double jump.
There it is. They're on a different rhythm. I think Villapoto's got the line.
It could be a better line for sure, but Lessie beats him to the corner. Over the Dragon's back.
So Villapoto is in the sandwich here. That's a tough position because that allows the inside to leave it open.
Just like that, and Millsaps slides by on the Honda. And Windham starts to reel the pack in as well. We could have 4 riders as they blitz through the sand. Millsaps tapping the tough blocks.
Same section that Villapoto did the lap before, but Millsaps, last few weeks, he really has got the bike and everything dialed in. I'm telling you, Villapoto. Oh, here comes Millsaps.
Millsaps through the whoops. Big handful of throttle. He's got the lead as they go over the wall.
Boy, and that has been a tough section for Lessie in his Supercross career, is through the whoop section. Nobody knows more about that than I do. But I'm telling you, Lessie, great starter. He's been hanging on. His heart rate has to be maxed out at this point because he is right in the thick of it.
Villapoto was trying to make a run at Lessie as well. And I'm telling you, Jeff, Windham is right on these 3. We're going to have 4 riders battling for this win in heat number 1. Top 9 transfer onto the main. Remember, those are the names in green. There you see Lessie, number 800. Love that shot as they fly over that jump right there. There's Cody Cooper struggling on the number 21, Joe Gibbs Racing entry. Villapoto trying to get the outside line.
you can see this finish line jump. It is so tight. There's a little S-turn
Oh
there.
boy, here comes Villapoto. He's got a good run through the whoops. And Alessi kind of forces him wide jumping off the throttle.
I'm telling you, Alessi is going to the left-hand side through the whoops, and he's jumping through the whoops. The other riders are skimming it on the middle to right side. Alessi gives it up coming out of the turn, but boy, at the end, he really has got some speed. That's the section where these riders are counting on.
Here he comes again, trying it again, trying to get to that inside. Meanwhile, look who's looming in the background, the number 14 of Kevin Windham. If these two get together, it's going to open the door for Windham to slide by.
More yellow flags. Everyone makes it through clean.
That kind of gave a little breathing room to Alessi. Windham takes a different line coming into that finish line jump. Here comes Villapoto through the whoops. Second place is his, but for how long? Oh, they both single over the double jump.
Very cautious, both riders very aware of that double jump, that if one jumped into the other, both riders,
it would have been disastrous.
Ironically, which doesn't happen too much in Supercross, they both take the safe line and don't double, and that allows Windham to just close right up on this pack.
More importantly, it has allowed Millsaps to pull away from these three. Millsaps going on to maybe his second heat race win of the year.
Well, and if I think about it, that was an interesting, maturity with both of these riders.
Oh, that's not the contact there. Big contact as Alessi had to defend himself because Villapoto came screaming into the corner. Villapoto with a great run through the whoops again.
So scratch my maturity comment. That's out the window. The white flag's out. Villapoto wants this. Alessi wants to hang on. He's not giving an inch.
But Jeff, I think Villapoto's best shot is through the whoops. We're already past that section.
This right-hander, there's a left and then a right. That's his spot, but he's not close enough. And remember, the Villapotos and the Alessis, they have history.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Final lap.
How about Alessi, though, man? He is really on it here with a lap to go.
Alessi making a great run.
He's even caught Millsaps.
We might have a battle for the lead coming to the finish. To the checkers. Millsaps takes the win. Alessi's going to take second. Villapoto gets third. And K-Dub, Kevin Windham, will take fourth.
Wow.
Whoa. Great heat race.
Maybe that's why they call it the heat. They're heating it up here in Indianapolis.
And look at Alessi and Villapoto talking about it, but they shake hands. But the man who's going to the podium is Millsaps. Here's a nice shot at downtown Indianapolis in the Lucas Oil Stadium, where inside these fans have been treated to a great opening ceremony and a fantastic heat number one. We're going to grid up number two. We'll drop the heat race gate for that one as well.